When you have flowers or you have plants in common, it's really easy to make people friendships.
I'm Kim Fleming, founder of Marlton Farm Girl. This is Clare Foster, the garden editor of House and Garden magazine. And for the second year running, we are hosting Women in Flowers lunch here at Marlton Farm. It's just to connect and celebrate, her writing and her farm and her floral design and her landscape design and really cheer on other women.
Yeah, I think it's just about connections. Making connections. And you never know where things like this will lead.
I feel very inspired again. I've had a busy summer, and to meet all of these wonderful people has really reignited that kind of September tiredness, and ready to go again.
As food editor of House and Garden, and not, as I say, a sort of professional garden person, it was a community that I felt very welcomed into and very at home in. I always think, a table isn't a table to eat at unless it has a bunch of flowers on it.
When you see other growers, you always come away with an idea, and we all grow slightly differently, and we have a slightly different creative eye in terms of what we grow and how we grow it. And it's fascinating to see what other people are doing.
What Kim's doing is so important at the moment because she is gardening in an organic way, and I think a lot of the people who are coming to this lunch, think along the same lines, and we're all working to the same aims. And I think making connections in that sense is really
huge.
important.
100 years ago, the old head gardeners, they had this adage: a pound for the soil and a penny for the plant. That was observational knowledge. Now we're putting the science behind that anecdote, but the anecdotes were right.
We're all just going to have to flex and bend as things become slightly more extreme year on year. Last year it was rain all summer. This year it's been one of the driest summers ever. Just got to let the flowers guide you a little bit.
You can't control her, Mother Nature. She's got a mind of her own, and we just have to learn to play along.
Well, and yet this, the flower farm is still looking so full of colour. It's amazing.
I think it's really important to be part of a community of women who share a passion for growing, for the future, for the environment, for therapy. There are so many women who suffer certain illnesses, and there are gardens around the country that are then created as safe spaces, as serene spaces. It's really such an amazing gift to be able to get your hands dirty and to embrace colour, foliage. A garden is for life, and I think that is something that future generations will hopefully embrace.